Hello everyone and welcome back for episode 15 of our Rogue Legacy Let's Play. We are here with Sir Scorpio, who is a Hokage with tons and tons of damage potential, and he's going to be an absolute beast and destroy this level 3 boss, or the area 3 boss. And we've locked down the castle. I'm not even going to make you guys wait. We're going to go straight for it. I do have a little bit of searching to do, though. I haven't actually found the castle's room for that yet, but we are going to teleport right over there to the Maya and get things underway. So, granted, I won't be making as much gold on this particular run, but I think it'll be worth it. There is a chest in the wall right there. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Okay, well, this guy can do almost enough damage to finish off one of these guys in one hit, which is great for me, although my damage absorption potential is extremely low. What do you say? I think probably axes over daggers seem like the obvious choice. It's unfortunate it doesn't drop the other one onto the pedestal for you to pick up and use. Would have been nice if maybe you want to use it sometimes and not others. I'm not sure what's up with these slanted rooms being in all kinds of trouble. Oh, is this going to answer our question? No, it is not. Okay, I thought I could just check to see if that dude kept his damage at where it was before I left the room. I think probably it respawns or regenerates. It's just when you kill something that it stays dead. Everything before that is a full respawn, I suppose. Alright, so there are a number of rooms we have yet to explore. I don't want to hang out with this guy. He seems, well, I should have at least killed him now that I got him that low in health. And now I'm starting to worry about my life potential. Oh, we've got a chest? Oh, that looked like a fairy chest, yet it had nothing fairy-like in it. Can I ask this guy a question? No, no. Alright, this guy's going to throw some blades at me. Alright, no big deal. I'm really probably about one hit away from death, which is really unfortunate. This did not go quite as the way I'd liked, but who knows, maybe we'll get... Oh, Sage Bracers, another thing I probably won't use. If anything, if I could just find my way to the boss room, I'll be kind of happy about that. We've got a Skittering Wolf. I'm on Skittering Wolf watch right now. This is real nerve-wracking. I'd really love to just make it to that chest. Oh, there's just a pile of money in it. Oh, and an arrow right to the dome. That did not last very long. Sir Scorpio, you fought valiantly, but you really weren't the best fighter I've ever seen. So we've got another Hokage with Corporalalia, and we're going to be cursing up a storm here. This is honestly not a bad choice, and we've got very little gold here to speak of. So let's just continue with exactly what we left off doing and just jump right back into things. We're going to lock down the castle again, and we're going to check out our Sage Limbs, which are a total waste of time and money, and moving on. Alright. Lock it down, bro. Let's get in there. Don't have time for your guff. Let's just go. Here, have all my money. Why not? And what do we have here? Any gold? Yeah, a little bit. Can certainly jump like a champ. So up we go. We've got still quite a variety of rooms to traverse. The enemies in the rooms, I don't believe, stay dead, right? I still have to go through them each time. But it also does mean there is treasure finding potential again. I think. Unless that stays gone once you found it. It may actually do that. Alright, there's a bunch of gold. Could have been a lot more. Actually would have been getting almost double that if I hadn't locked down the castle. Right, so we want to be going straight up, I think, is probably our best bet. And let's just try and take a bit less damage this time, if possible. It's not always easy. Alright, yeah, well, there's a little bit. A little bit of angel statue, a little bit of gold, and there's our Skittering Wolf room. If we could just knock this guy out. This guy can jump. You gotta watch out. He'll throw himself up here eventually if I don't watch my back. There we go. And this guy, everybody's chasing after me like a boss right now. Little do they know, I'm very agile right now, too. Although, it may not save me. Trying real hard. Alright, so up higher and higher. Let's just jump over all of our troubles. I'd just love to get to the boss room so we can get to the teleporter and not have to do this again, provided we can find another Hokage class, which may or not be possible, I'm not sure yet. You know what I never do? I never do a downward strike on boxes. Is that something I can even do? Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Got a little bit of MP. Spike ball is no problem. Alright, over to the left we have another one of these. I keep finding these chests. I guess they're just full of a lot of gold. But they just look like fairy chests, so they keep throwing me off. Going, oh goodness, I found a nice reward? No, not really. Okay, it's another one of these rooms. Just saw one of these a moment ago, actually. I'll just try and fly over everything, and Skittering Wolf will be right in my path. There's not even anything over here to find, and it looks like I'm about to die again. So, I know where not to go. Lady Henrietta IV, I'm sorry I just pissed your life away there. It's real unfortunate. What do we have here? An assassin with dwarfism seems like, I guess, okay. I guess we could try that. What do we have? Magic damage up, mana up. 1,000 gold, is that enough to buy anything over here? Probably not. I don't even think I'd want to, even if I could. Well, I could buy that helmet, which gives me probably just a little bit of health by virtue of not having this helm, I'm assuming. Man, I'm just, like, trash at this game lately, it feels like. Maybe I just hit my wall or something again, I just gotta out-level it. Mana up, or magic damage up. Well, I only have 1 point in this. +2 to intelligence, or +10 to MP total. That's like 1 more shots worth of stuff. Maybe let's just do the magic damage up. Why not? Alright, I'm not nearly as fast this time. Who'd have thought finding the 3rd area boss is going to be a problem of its own? What's going on over there? Is this a different dude fly? Oh, it's that guy that just flies through the sky sometimes. He just shows up. I don't know what his deal is. Alright, not a... Oh, 1 drop. Okay, there we go. And we'll take our teleporter back over, so we need to head to where? Left or right, I suppose, instead of straight up. We'll meet some familiar rooms, some familiar faces, and we will probably kill a few of them and ignore others. We need to go up 1 more and then left. Okay. Yeah, I know. Rockets all day. Okay, well, I meant to fly over him. I got stuck in the ceiling. That is not a place that I want to be ever. Nope. Alright, we'll take those both directions. Why not? And that is not the way our boss lies. Alright, Iceman. Not even going to take your guff. Let's just go straight over here. This is definitely where we want to be. This guy seems extra slow for some reason. And down. Oh, we've got another journal entry. We've got to be nearing the end of the journals, right? Journal 18, I have bested the beast of the tower, and once again I could feel the throne room give up some of its power, so now it's giving away like the boss 4 room, I guess. The rush I feel in the victory is intoxicating. Never have I felt so confident, so powerful, so at home. Just a little further and I'll be able to earn my reward. I'm so close, I will make my father proud. Well, or you will die an unceremonious death, which is, you know, what often tends to happen. Journal entry 19. I've been standing outside the dungeon gate for longer than I care to admit. My courage has finally been sapped, for I have spied the monsters below, and they make my previous struggles laughable in comparison. Maybe that was boss 3 he was talking of then. I must steel myself. I must focus. There is so little light down there, I fear that I may lose myself. Alright, well, Spelunkers have got your back on that front, I believe. I think that's supposed to be what their special ability is, right? Turn the headlamp on. Comes into play later in the game, I assume, and that would be the instance for that to happen. Oh, come on with this freaking Doom portrait. What's down here? Not a whole lot, just a bunch of creepy angel statues all huddled together. Maybe that is where we want to be. Any of you have some nice drops for me? Really surprised none of those turn into some sort of a mimic type configuration and they come out and try to like Medusa stare you to death or something. That is kind of something that feels like it's missing a little bit from this game, is Medusa heads. They're such an ubiquitous Castlevania character that it seems like they would just fit right in. Maybe they'll exist in the lower caverns area, which we have yet to really search very well. I know there's some kind of... Oh, we got a rune randomly there. Okay, a sky rune for the sword. I know there's some jelly-type guys down there that like to hang out and light stuff on fire. Oh, okay, there's our boss room after wasting an entire another life. I basically got almost no gold out of this run. Certainly not enough to really do anything substantial with. And I don't have nearly enough health to do anything in that respect either. If there was a way that I could get full HP before going in, I would try fighting him, but it seems like a waste of time to do it right now. This guy's gonna throw some throwing stars at me. Alright. And don't have enough to fight one of those, but at least I found the room. So that means next run, if I get a decent group here, or a decent build, which I certainly hope I do. There's a paladin. Okay, a Hokage. who has some size. I think this is going to be an okay match. So I've got 843 gold, not enough for any single purchase. We've got another rune, which was the sky rune for the sword. And it looks like I've almost unlocked every single rune for the sword. That's pretty impressive. So there's just the one more, and then I have to buy all of them, which is going to be quite a bit of gold. I guess once you get into, you know, next, new game plus or whatever, then maybe you'll have kind of enough gold to handle that kind of thing. I almost wandered right into the castle without talking to this guy. That was kind of an important character right now for me. Really wish there was that confirmation dialogue box. So I've got 195 health to try and make this boss fight happen. I don't feel like it's going to be amazing, but I'm still going to try because it's really all I've been trying to set up here anyway. Hopefully the damage is going to be enough. And if I can kill this guy, I don't know, I still don't really feel like I'm going to be in a great position to head on to even harder stuff, but at the same time, my level now has gotten to the point where I feel like I'm just sort of way behind. So let's do this, bro. 84 is my level, by the way, and 84 is enough to make actually a pretty big dent in his HP right now, so, you know, with a little luck, and maybe we can make this happen. I don't know, let's try. He's just going to keep repeating his same process, his same pattern, and I'm just going to keep wandering right into him, apparently. Okay, oh, yep, just back up. Just keep backing up, backing up. My daddy taught me good, but apparently not that well. You're gonna make your way through all your fireballs. I almost got a hit in there, didn't quite make it in time. A little clutch dodge there, going up and around. The dodge right into me isn't really my favorite moment. And I'm out of MP, which I just noticed all of a sudden. I could potentially make this... No, okay, let's not risk it. I was doing too well. Alright, it's fine. Let's just get another real good build this time, and we don't have one. Alright, so we've got an assassin or another assassin. How about we pick assassin? No gold to speak of. Dash, 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 lock down the castle, confirm. Yep, I don't know what that thing is doing. Like, it screws into place, and then what? All of the mechanisms that go into place to spin the castle's walls around just stop moving? Is this some kind of 13 Ghosts sort of thing going on? I don't know about that. They should have made a video game of 13 Ghosts, by the way. If anybody's ever seen that, there were some really creepy moments in there. It's a pretty interesting horror movie. It reminds me a little bit of like Cube, but with more supernatural stuff. Alright, let's do this. Assassin, I didn't even catch how much health you had. I'm probably just going to keep throwing bodies at this guy until I take him down, because at this point, I feel like I'm just wasting everybody's time if I can't do this. Alright, didn't get him on the rebound there, that's a little unfortunate. Just keep chaining him around in circles, get a little bit of kite action going on. Alright, that's a double hit. Dash didn't quite make it to me. Alright, that one did. Alright, you can come on down. This is not the Price is Right, but it's quite alright. That is a much-needed crit. If we could get crits going all the time, we could be in Happy Land. This is not a good moment right now. What's below? Okay, there we go. Let's bring this party down here. Lucky that he stopped the moment he did. I am so slow that it's really hard for me to run away from this dude when he starts dashing through the snow. On a one-horse opened, burning fireball, chariot from hell! Oh, man. And that's that. I really just need a nice Hokage with good mobility, and we're gonna have a great day. Keep saying that and not delivering, right? Another assassin, or a Lich King who's gonna die in like 2 hits. This is getting annoying. Can you please just give me the class that I asked for? You're just wasting all these poor people's time. You're all here, you're gathered here to watch me kill this boss, and I just do not seem to have the skills to do it without this proper combination. I'll keep trying. It'll happen eventually. Oh my goodness, that's wild to look at. Alright, well there are all your enemies in the room layouts. Pretty weird to see that all going on at the same time like that. No real reason that I keep collecting that chicken leg. I just do it out of habit. I really should leave it there because I believe I get dropped off in that room after I finish the boss and I still have a run to complete, right? Anyway, so we've got chakram action. Nice crit there at the beginning. I feel like I'm doing so little damage. 40 damage. on this boss. My mobility might be a little better with this character, perhaps. Oh, well, I'm trying to use dash as often as I can. Oh, okay, well, I wanted to sneak between those fireballs. Didn't quite work out. Down we go. You're gonna dash downward. Can't quite get a hit in that direction. Gotta go up, and... Oh, just take a bunch more hits there, why not? And you're gonna come back down at me. Alright, we've got a circle of fireballs. It's basically the worst thing I could have set up. And I am now at my final hit. This is surprisingly arduous. It really shouldn't have been this bad. I'm surprised he didn't get me right there. And maybe on this go around. Big ol' spot in those fireballs I just used to capitalize on. Oh, whoa, there. Go down. Yeah, go down. This is the best area right now. One more hit. Alright! Totally unexpected. This was apparently the run. I didn't need the Hokage after all. So let's just squander all that gold since I locked down the castle. And what is in our beautiful golden gleaming treasure chest? We've got an HP plus 5, MP plus 5, and strength increased by 1. Alright, pretty cool. Let's Mega Man back out to the lobby. Yep, Flame Beast dead. Oh man, heart's beating pretty hard on that one. It was an entertaining little moment. I guess if I had to beat him on any kind of climactic moment, it should probably be on my last hit, right? We're all about last hitting around here. Yeah, alright, well, I didn't really want to run with you anyway, Lady Blair, the 6th. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get... Who are we gonna get now? We've got a Lady Lisa the 4th, a Hokage, another Assassin or a Lich King. I'm still sticking with the Hokage. So we've actually managed to pull out 4,000 gold from that. What haven't I bought in a while? I could do another health up. Still can't buy that. Let's go check out anything rune-wise or otherwise that I want. All this is going to require more up to capacity, isn't it? So there's probably not a lot of reason to do that. And runes, I don't think I got anything new. I've been mostly just running the same boss over and over again, so kind of a waste of time. Let's just do 4,000. I should probably just finish advancing all of the skill tree areas, right? I mean, that's going to be half of it right there, but... Alright, turn your spell thieves into spell swords and grant yourself the power of summoning empowered spells. Call that an axe. This is an axe. Alright, sweet. And vulnerability time up and mana cost down. That actually seems like a pretty good thing to have. Less mana cost means that I'm actually hitting it from both sides, so we're going to be getting additional mana cost from the top and also reducing how much each spell costs. And vulnerability time is not a bad choice either. Like Bane? Let the games begin. That's interesting. I don't know how much I could get done being invulnerable for an extra second. Oh no, an extra 0.1 of a second. So I feel like this is probably the better choice. And that has opened up randomized children. Use the power of science to make a whole new batch of babies. Press X to randomize your children. Oh, I really like that idea. Alright, that's going to help me out a lot, so we should probably buy that ASAP. So we need a 6,000 gold run. Which means, let's get to farming, I guess. We got this. So now, we're going to be trying to head down to the basement area. I'm probably going to be avoiding the Maya from now on, because there's really not a whole lot for me there. The gold seemed like it wasn't all that great anyway. I mean, it had some bonuses, but for the most part, it seemed like more work than anything. So we'll just keep exploring the castle, maybe the forest. Occasionally we'll dip into the Maya, I suppose. And we'll just keep looking out for new equipment, new drops, new chances to get free stuff. Any kind of scenarios like carnival games or whatnot. Still haven't gotten the stupid thing with the axes. Oh, and you know what? I might actually have to go up to the Maya a few times just to check for mini-bosses, because some of those drop equipment pieces on a pretty reliable basis, so, you know, that's something we don't really want to neglect. Because I would like to actually 100% my collection of all the equipment at some point. Not sure if that's going to be possible, but, you know, might as well try anyway. I am quite the completionist when it comes to this sort of thing. Okay, well, I didn't realize where the spikes were, and I thought I could actually reach without touching them. Anyway, let's kill some more eyeballs, make our way down. Nothing particularly threatening about this room, but I'll still just run into one of these stupid portraits anyway. little bit more gold. Alright, things are looking a-okay so far. I don't feel so bad about having 198. Oh, wait a minute. I reversed my MP and HP, didn't I? Keep doing that without noticing. Can I, like, re-reverse that? Because I really prefer it the other way around. Yeah, look at you, missile launcher embedded in the wall. This seems to be a common problem with this room. I think we need a patch. So that's going to bring us full circle, I believe. So now we need to head... I guess we could head up. Since we're already over here, might as well not waste the fact that we don't have to go back. Alright, so I'm getting HP now a little bit at a time, which is enough to... Oh man, I have 68 total health. That's just pathetic. Can I just not mess with all my HP and MP totals and just keep things like fairly straightforward? I barely ever seem to get barbarians, and they're the only ones that make any sense to me. Okay, well, there's a ET pit if I've ever seen one. What is the point of this room? Do I get something if I kill these? Probably not. Just get some wasted gold landing on the spikes. Okay, that's a nice room. And over we go and up. Oh, giant skellies. I think we get some nice gold if we get these guys down. Definitely worth our time, I would say. Provided they can't finish us off. Yep. Alright, there we go. Almost made this run into a worthwhile proposition. May or may not happen, I don't know. We're gonna try, though. Take no damage. Oh, can I do anything special with this now that I can fly for a very long time? No, I don't think so. I used to be able to somehow cheese this by going up through the bottom part. I don't know. So the amount of time I can fly is great, but it might not help me anyway, because I'm going to be falling before I turn on the flight, and by the time I turn on the flight, I'm going to be already about to hit a spike, so I'm just going to have to hope for the best. Here we go! And it killed me. That was incredibly unceremonious and kind of pathetic. Anyway, it gives us an opportunity to pick a new class. We've got 2 paladins and a Hokage. I guess we're going to go paladin with dwarfism. And what can I buy? I can buy invulnerability time up for my troubles, or I can buy a little bit more HP, or a little bit of armor. I'm going to opt for the HP in this particular case. I could really always use a little bit more of that. And don't adjust your television, guys, because I'm sure you're watching this on the television. It is just the farsightedness right now. It's really kind of frustrating, any of these visual effects. They don't really... Well, this one doesn't really make the game much harder, because I still have a pretty good idea where my character is. It's more just annoying than anything. And same goes for, you know, the opposite, or like the black and white one. Oh, the black and white one can be a little bit more annoying just because it actually can obfuscate where the enemies are at, you know, first glance, or where some of the projectiles are. Once everything starts fading, you know, into sepia tones or grays, and yeah, I guess that means the same deal for the nostalgia one. Just, I don't know, seems a little bit like a stretch to use that to make the game harder. I don't know if that necessarily makes the game directly harder, it just makes it slightly more frustrating. Or maybe that wasn't their goal anyway, maybe their goal was to make it more frustrating. So we've got a good stack of health now. We should have a fairly reliable run. I'd be surprised if I can't make it through a good number of enemies with nearly 400 health, or actually closer to 3, I suppose. I can actually make it in this room for once, it looks like. Not sure if I want to make it in this room. I guess there's a chest up here, so why not? And a little bit more gold, and out we go. So we've got this one more up here. Oh, and there's this little bit through here. Maybe there's a chest or something, or maybe there's just a stupid path that doesn't really help me in any way. I guess that is the case. So up. What do we find? A little bit more gold. Oh, giant fireball men. These guys are going to be kind of annoying. I could probably try and block some of their projectiles, right? That would be my goal here. And I should probably use the walls to stop them from hitting me with their fire. And that was a total bad throw. Okay, one down. This guy can't hurt me too much if I stop up here. One more hit and he's toast. There we go. Like, quite literally, I mean, he shoots fire all the time. And we get an HP plus 5. Pretty sweet. And he seems to have left one of his projectiles hanging in the air, so I guess there's another thing for the patch list. So again, we're shooting for roughly 6k gold, and after we get that, or roughly maybe even before that, we'll start heading down and exploring the Land of Darkness beneath. And we will be on our 4th and penultimate boss, who probably has joined the Pen-15 club, being that he's a penultimate boss. He may even live on Pen Island, who knows? It's entirely possible. It's a sweet website, by the way. Don't actually search for that. Just saying, it's they sell pens. That's all, just pens. They're edgy people. Anyway, to the left, we've got another journal. Is this the last journal, or are there 4 more after this? Journal entry number 20. I thought I knew what darkness was, but here in the dungeon, the darkness has a voice. It calls at me through grates, and around corners it taunts me. The darkness is so thick, it is almost tangible, and beasts here have made it their home. They move swiftly through the corridors, and are more terrifying than anything I've fought before. I must be prudent and choose my battles carefully. Being confrontational now may cost me my life. Or being confrontational in any circumstance whatsoever, whether you're here, there, or anywhere else. Will likely cost you your life. It is just the way the world works. Oh, I can go right through that, and let's grab all this gold since I'm here. Rage, 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 go away. Despite all my rage, I am still just a giant flaming skeleton head. Doesn't quite work, does it? Anyway. Axe time. Can I get in after them, though? I think all of these have a little compartment, right? Oh, well, I might not even need to get in. Just said I wasn't going to hang out in the Maya, and here I am. Looking for fat loot up here. Must be a way through this, right? You're not going to put 2 chests in there that I can't ever get to, right? Am I supposed to use some kind of teleport spell to get in there? That is just rude. Alright, 3 shots still on these guys. Despite all these levels, I'm still 3-shotting these. And running into ice bolts, apparently. Alright, that was a lucky axe there. What do we have? Any health ups would be appreciated. Alright, I'll just keep dodging that guy. Up a little further. Oh, there's one more enemy there I didn't catch. Maybe I'll come back for him later. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be awake. And we've got raining acid coming from up on high. And fireballs. Oh my, this is quite a conglomeration of angry objects. It's a pretty good band name for you if you need one. The conglomeration of angry objects. Also sounds a little bit like a Harry Potter thing. You know, they have the Phoenix, the Order of the Phoenix. Maybe they could have the conglomeration of angry objects. I don't know. They have a lot of angry objects in Hogwarts anyway. There's like a really pissed off book, right? That was like the most angry book I've ever seen. I don't know why that book was so angry. It must have been cursed or something, and just like put it under the bed. Nobody will care. So you've got this angry, like, munching, chomping book just laying under your bed, waiting for an opportunity to bite off your foot at the ankle. I am about to die. Might as well get all the gold I can. What do I have? 3,500 gold is not quite enough for my goal. Well, even if I die at this point, I guess this is not terrible. Because it's probably just a real good opportunity. Yeah, okay, fine. It's a real good opportunity for me to just set up the next episode to be all about going to the next area and hopefully getting a pretty good run-in as a result as well. So I've got a Hokage with a Gigantism endomorph trait. So heavy enemies can't knock you back. They kind of do go in tandem pretty well, don't they? So Sir Gouda. Mr. Cheese. He's the big cheese. I get it. Kind of had to put that one together myself. So I could buy the invulnerability time up. I still can't buy this one, unfortunately. Just want to randomize my children. Is that so much to ask? Anything else? Wow, he really is big. He's a big man. Alright, so probably not really anything over here. There may be some kind of rune reconfiguration I'd like to do, but I don't think that it's wise for me to spend my money on it right now. I think the most prudent thing might be to put more into attack power, since I still can't two-shot the stuff in the Maya. Let's do that. Alright, that leaves me at 1650, and that's going to give me a chance to perhaps buy... Well, I could buy invulnerability time up or another chance at armor. Yeah, let's do armor. Fine. So I'm down to 15. I think that... I mean, it was a kind of a slow episode aside from that whole big fight thing that we were a little surprised to get through. I think I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it to happen this episode after some pretty disastrous results at the beginning. I was really just hoping to get the nice configuration I looked for and then just trounce the crap out of that boss. But there's always New Game Plus, right? So, you know, maybe if you guys stick around, we'll do a little bit more trouncing later on in that respect. But next time, Gadget, we will go down to the darkness and we will see what we find down there. I'm sure it's going to be pretty difficult, and I'm sure there's probably also going to be a bit of gold. So we're going to rely on that and hopefully do a bit of grinding, find the boss, and kind of repeat step 3 that we just went through with the last boss. Hopefully will be a little bit less frustrating this time. But we will be winding this episode down at this point, so thank you guys so much for sticking around, hanging out with me. The banter and the small talk, it's always a good time. Hopefully you enjoy the macro of the game as well as just the little moment-to-moment stuff that we do together. And if you do, you know, I always appreciate whatever support you can throw my way. If that means leaving a like, that is entirely up to you, but I do appreciate it very much. And I hope you guys will come back again because I have plenty more episodes of Rogue Legacy planned. So provided you guys are still enjoying it as much as you were, I will keep right at recording them. I often do them in like 2 or 3 episodes at a chunk. Because it's just generally one of my favorite games to play right now anyway, so everybody wins. You like watching, I like playing, hopefully like watching anyway. And, you know, keep the cycle going. It's all love, baby. Alright, thanks guys for watching, I will see you real soon, and have a lovely night.